If you live in an area that has the potential to be affected by a hurricane, you need to know how to prepare and act if your home and loved ones are threatened. By the end of this video, you will be able to describe what a hurricane is. You will be able to list the items you need to have in your hurricane emergency supply kit. And you will be able to identify the 5 things you need to plan in advance of a hurricane. To be able to properly prepare for a hurricane, we must first know what exactly a hurricane is. Hurricanes are rotating storms that form over warm waters. These storms bring high winds, heavy rain, storm surges, flooding, and tornadoes. Climate change has caused hurricanes to strengthen faster and bring heavier rainfall. Now that you know what a hurricane is, what can you do to prepare for one? Well, the first thing you need to do is prepare a hurricane emergency supply kit. In this kit, you need to have an emergency food and water supply, an emergency medicine supply, emergency power sources such as a generator, flashlights, batteries, candles and lighters, a battery-powered radio, safety and personal items. Important documents including medical documents, wills and personal identification, and a fire extinguisher. You should also have a smaller go kit that you will take with you in case of an evacuation. Inside, you need to have at least 3 days of supplies that you can carry with you. Include backup batteries and chargers for your devices. Now that you know what you need to have in your hurricane emergency kit, let's talk about the 5 things you need to plan. First, you must make plans to stay safe. Determine your best protection from high winds and flooding. If you are advised to evacuate, you must do so immediately. Know where you will go and how you will get there. If you plan on sheltering at home, be ready to live without power, water, gas, phone and internet for a long time. Your best protection at home is a small room with no windows on the lowest level of a steady building that is not likely to flood. Have a plan to evacuate fast before floodwaters reach you. Next, you must plan to stay connected. Be sure to sign up for free emergency alerts from your local government. Have a plan to respond when you receive them. Keep in mind that a hurricane watch means you must be prepared, and a hurricane warning means you must take action. The third step in your plan is to learn emergency skills and gather emergency supplies. Ensure you learn first aid and CPR, and keep a list of your medications and dosages on a small card to carry with you. If you have them, you need to plan to protect your car and pets. Before the storm, be sure to fill your car's gas tank. Move any vehicles into your garage or undercover. Make sure your pet is microchipped and that their collar and tag have up-to-date contact information. Keep a leash or carrier near the exit. Prepare a pet disaster kit. Last but not least, you must plan to protect your home. Clear your yard and make sure there's nothing that could blow around and damage your home. Clear out drains and gutters. Cover up windows and doors. Use storm shutters or nail pieces of plywood to protect your windows and keep you safe. If you see flooding, downed power lines, or you have to leave your home, then switch your power off and be sure to check your carbon monoxide detector's battery. Now that you have learned what to include in your emergency supply kit and the 5 things you need to plan for, it is time to create your own hurricane preparedness plan. Remember, preparedness is essential to surviving a hurricane. For further details on hurricane preparedness, please visit the American Red Cross website. The full link to this checklist is in the description below.